Well, hello and welcome back to cheekytek. So I thought I'd finish off the little series that I was doing with the back end of the layout behind the camera, which you can't see at the moment. So I'll flip the camera around and show you what I've actually done and how it all looks. Now, if you remember, I left off with we were doing the block of flats, and I've done the car park and all the actual the base that actually holds all that, the bridge and the tunnel section. So what was left for me to finish off was the bit going round where the door is actually lifting up. Now, it's quite a challenging area, much as it's quite simple just to add some arches and add some bushes and a couple of bits of ballast and things like that. Very simple stuff, but you really have to get the aesthetics really right. Otherwise you put something down. I did want to keep going over and keep ripping it up and starting again, so I thought it was very important that I really try and get it as correct as I want it to be first time. And a horn on cue. So I've carried on. It's taken me a little while, and I've had a little bit of time out to sort of reflect and sort of keep looking at it, because I really wanted to get this right. I feel very happy the way it looks. I keep looking at it behind the camera. I'm really happy the way it's turned out, and I think I should do a little running session after you've seen this video, or there'll be a running session that you can catch up with all around the layout, because there's a lot of things I've had to change to suit that end, because when I've done that, the rest didn't match, so I had to literally blend everything back in, and that's the reason why it's taken me so long. So I'm going to stop rattling on like I always do, and I'm going to show you the other end of the layout, and we're going to actually bring the door section down and show it all connecting, and then we'll run a train through. Well, here we are. We're at the beginning of the layout, the door entrance coming in, and as you can see, I can sort of duck my head and come through quite easily, so I don't have any problems. And that's why I've created this lift out section, as I have shown in previous videos to this series. So what I'll do, we'll drop it down and we'll latch it in, and you can see how it all works. So I'm going to move the camera to here, and I think that's probably the best way to see this. Okay, so what we'll do, I'm going to unlatch this here, and that is my little hookup, just a garden wire and a bungee strap thing, or carabiner clip I should say. Just tuck that underneath. Right, and then drop that cloth because that's in the way. There we go. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to ruin anything, especially on camera, because you'll all give me a million comments, and that is it really. That's now locked in, and then I've got a little wire underneath here, and that connects, and that's now wired up straight away. Okay, so that's that. Then I have the scenery board, which is this board here, and this literally just slides in on the back, giving me a false look there. And then I have this tiny little bit of section here that I've made, and I just drop that in, and that's just aesthetics like that. And once again, I was back out with the paints, creating a new back scene for the door section, the tedious task of painting, but I think I sort of found a quicker technique on this one. So of course it's just creating my London scene, doing different greys, and then doing a very light grey wash just at the back to do them faint buildings, as you can see. Of course this all had to tie in with the rest of the layout, so it just has to be done, and I think it all came out with great results, and I'm very happy with the overall effect. So here we look at the back scene in place, and it ties in quite nicely. I need to add some bushes and some greenery effects to give a super blend in. So let's start the ballasting. So once our ballast is all done and all in place, it's time to move on to the corner of the layout where I have to do the retaining wall. As you can see, I've got the wall. I'm just putting it in place and then getting ready to glue down where I need to do the rest of the scenery to complete this section. And here I'm just doing the last of the grass and adding that, and then we'll add the rest of our scenery. So that's the complete overall look of the arch bit and the tracks I've got in there now. You can see I've got my little tree I've put in and made my little bushes and little tea leaves on the floor. And I got this from Justin, scale model scenery, and it's a little relay box stand thing, and I've just added the wheels kit on top of it. So all in all, it works really well. That's our section down, and then it goes under the tunnel. So I think what we'll do now, run some trains around and see how it all looks. So there you go, that concludes part 4 of building our town scene. I apologise it's taken a little bit longer to get the video out, but obviously there's a lot of work to make sure that whole of the layout suits, otherwise it just wouldn't be correct and I would end up be doing it again and there'd be another part 5, and I think that would be enough. Anyway, so it's all done and I'm really happy the way it's all turned out, and I hope this has given you some ideas on how to redevelop or make dioramas or rebuild your layout. It's not always about trains. You know, we make trees, we make grass. It's a craft, and this is what I really try to show in my videos. It's all about what I can make instead of what I can buy, and that's why I do it. I love making, and I like being the modeler as opposed to the buyer. I have to buy my rolling stock and I have to buy my trains, but that aside, the actual modelling aspect, I do like to make pretty much everything you can see, and that's really what I like to show to you guys. Anyway, so that really wraps this up. I just to say, have a great time whatever you do. Happy modelling, as we always say, and I will be back soon, and I'll catch up with another video and some more exciting stuff coming in the future. Take care and happy modelling. I'll see you all soon. Cheerio.